Friday night.
All right. Tommy. You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just have this...
You're not playing with any heart out there.
Don't you dare talk to me about my heart. I've put everything I have into this. This game is my life.
If you have so much heart, prove it. Because you're not showing any out there. Whoa. Whoa, hey, easy. Easy, man. I ain't mean to upset you.
You're right.
About what?
About my lack of heart. No, it's my heart, man. I was born with a congenital heart defect.
What does that mean exactly?
That means that my heart doesn't push blood through my body properly.
Tommy, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I had a surgery when I was 9 to repair it, but my doctor's saying I need another one.
Tommy, you need to get help immediately.
Listen, if word gets out about this, that's the end of my football career. Do you understand? Please, you can't tell him.
This is serious.
I'll be fine. Okay, I just need to get through this season. Plus, I owe it to these guys to help them win a state championship.
Fine. But I don't feel right agreeing to this. If it gets any worse, then I'm gonna have to tell Coach.
What, and let you take over? I don't think so. I'll be fine.
All right, boys, bring it in.
Is that a word?
We gotta be way more physical.
Well, it's hard to celebrate homecoming when you're being shut out by your crosstown rivals. Tommy Matthews is just not playing like himself tonight, and that is the major storyline as we continue our
All right, let's play.
There isn't going to be another play for you tonight.
What?
We need you to take off your helmet and take a bench.
Coach, what do you mean? You're pulling me? After everything I've given to this team?
I'm doing what's best for you and for the team. Please, take a seat.
Coach, I don't know what he told you, but I'm fine, Coach. I've got scouts here watching me tonight. You can't do this.
Hey. Look, I need you to take it easy. We'll talk about this later, in private. Sit.
What'd you say, man?
Let the trainers do their job. I know you're worried, but you got 52 other guys out there. I need you to focus. They are all counting on you.
52 guys? No sweat, Coach. I can do it.
Good, because we're gonna need you to ball out. That's not asking too much, of course.
Oh, no, I got this.
Was it the play calling?
I mean, I've had 2 whole weeks to digest everything. I'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Great. Well, with your raw athleticism, you got... Whoa, you forgetting something?
So, I'm not sure what to make of this, but Tommy Matthews was just benched for a backup who joined the team only a couple of weeks ago. And get this, his teammates nicknamed him QB2 because they thought he'd never see the field. But here he is, and he's stopped at the 31. A 35-yard gain, and one for the highlight reel. Desperately in need of a score. It's 1st and 10. Here's QB2 to start the series. Finds Patton on the slant. And he's all the way home for a touchdown. From a clipboard to the scoreboard. QB2 leads his team to pay dirt on his first drive of the game. And it's good. So they trim the lead by one more point. The score now 13-7. So an unexpected drive by an unknown backup we call QB2 leads the way to this kick. This will be caught deep in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. First play of the drive for the Bearcats. And there's Carpenter making some final preparations as we await the snap. Throws to Irons. And he's down at the 35. Just short of the marker. Here's second and inches. Gathers the snap. Running out of the gun. Oh, boy, and that'll set them back as he's tackled for a loss. Think about this team, and I remember thinking this back in the season opener. They just don't panic on third down. And that's been the case again here today. And he can't come up with enough to move the sticks. Looks like he needed just one more yard to avoid a fourth down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it away. Here's Washington. And he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return. Now QB2 came off the bench to lead his team to a touchdown the last time out. Here's a chance now to prove it wasn't a fluke. Oh, the ball comes down. He's looking to go.
Keep running.
And they'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. Well, I've got a moment. I've got to give a quick shout-out to my man Reggie Brown with the school newspaper here. He took the time to show me around campus earlier today. This kid's got a real future as a reporter. I'm telling you, he did a great piece on QB2 not long ago. Meantime, they pick up the first through the air on second down. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it's 1st and 10. QB2 looks downfield. Throws middle, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 19. A 25-yard gain. And these fans, they're going crazy. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. Maddox is wide open. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And this game is tied at 13. Can you believe it? And they'll take a narrow lead, just 1 point between the teams. The tally now, 14-13. Here comes the kick. This is fielded deep in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. On that Bearcat sideline, head coach Raymond Summers doing his best to keep his kids motivated. I mean, they've watched a 13-0 lead disintegrate with a snap. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. As a quick side note, what an honor it's been to team up with EA Sports to bring you some of the best high school football action in America. The players will be competing for Heisman trophies, national championships, and even Super Bowl titles in the years to come. Some of them are on this field today. Carpenter settles into the shotgun look. He'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Hits his man in stride. And he picks up the first down. Well, what a scene here today, and I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that our next live stream will be from the state championship game later this season. Popped up into the air, and he picked it off. So the Eagles are lined up now, and that clock is a factor as they look to advance down the field. Finds Patton on the slant, and he's brought down at the 49-yard line. A 24-yard, and that's a first down and then some.
Let him know, let him know.
Hawks lined up behind QB2.
Let's go, D. Big series.
They'll throw from the 50. Now he finds his target on the out route. And this will be spotted at the 12-yard line. A 38-yard gain and a crucial first down. In the red zone, looking to throw. Scratch that, he's moving right. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. Myers now to add the extra point. And he gets it to go. The lead now 21-13. After giving up the touchdown, the Bearcats are back to receive. And this will be caught deep in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. Well, I got to say, all the Bearcats fans that showed up for this game, they're not nearly as loud now as they were earlier when they were enjoying a shutout. It's incomplete. Washington comes up with the play. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw. It's Carpenter. The Hail Mary into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Douglas. And that play will seal the deal. The Eagles send out their offense. And there's Coach Fetu calling out some instructions for QB2 from the sideline. Going long distance. Almost intercepted. And a turnover would have really helped them out. But the drive stays alive. Following a close call, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, here's QB2. Finds Patton on the slant. Now he's brought down. They pick up 8 yards there, but now it's 3rd down. And that will do it. A comeback to remember. So as our EA Sports live stream comes to an end, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
I was just with one eye, with both of my eyes. All right? Keep doing good work, and I'll be in... Hey, Grant Simmons, recruiting analyst over at recruitstowatch.com. Heck of a game at that tonight, son. Hey, you ever think about your future in football? Where you might want to commit to?
Not really. I'm just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, I see you out there having fun. Well, look here, when you're ready, give me a call, all right? Would love to add you to our site. My man.
The man of the hour. You're the hottest scoop this year. Got a few moments for an exclusive?
Sorry, maybe some other time, Reg. I got a lot of prep for the playoffs.
Tell you what, if you give me the exclusive, I'll put together your senior highlight reel for recruiting next year.
Wow, you'd really do that?
Heck yeah. Man, I got a lot of tricks to get a lot of eyes on your tape, too. Yeah, I do that for all the guys that are pretty nice to me, which is the kicker and now you.
Sold. I need as much help as I can get with recruiting. All right. Let's get started.
Wow, great. Okay. Let me think. Oh, regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength?
Just think of one of them, anything.
Well, I felt like I was able to get away from the rush and then buy enough time to make plays.
All right, well, if you're not going to play me, I quit.
Well, Reg, I guess there's the exclusive.
Need a word in my office.
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from Bank of America Stadium, the home of the South Carolina High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs and the Eagles. Thrilled to be joining you this evening. I'm Kevin Connors. Well, the anticipation is over. A year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears has come down to this. Game time in the state championship. And he's taken down after putting together a nice sequence on that return. First play of the drive for the Eagles. And you know, with a state championship on the line, every drive can seem like it's the most critical. Throws to Patton. There he goes. Touchdown. Davion Patton. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers is on now for the PAT. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. The Eagles are ready to kick it away. Coming from deep in the end zone. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. Quarterback Gavin Dixon and this Brush Hogs offense take the field for the first time in this title game. The drive begins on the ground with Rainey. And they bring him down after a short pickup. Well, for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's a chance for redemption after losing a blowout just 1 year ago in this very same stadium. The history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. Meantime, they pick up the first through the air on second down. Rainey's lined up in the backfield. So it's a jet sweep. Watch the receiver. And the defense didn't give an inch on the play. It'll be second down. So earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson, I asked if their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. And you know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they've put it behind them and that they are ready to raise the trophy. Rainey gets the handoff. Say goodbye. Past the 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Brush Hogs. Clay Rainey. And that's a play worthy of RecruitsToWatch.com. And that'll tie things up as they prepare to kick it away. After giving up the touchdown, the Eagles are back to receive. Fielded at the 3. And he's stopped at the 32-yard line. So the Eagles are lined up now, and it's a tie ball game as they settle in for this play. QB2 takes the snap, finds Patton on the slant, and he's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 36-yard gain, and that's what the fans came to see. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Looking to pass on first down. Pulled in by Patton. Touchdown! Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Now they're lined up for the extra point. And he knocks it through. The advantage now 14-7. Start the drive. Here's QB2. Lets one go deep for Patton. He makes the catch. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Out of the gun, it's QB2. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week. The championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well that went over with QB2 and his squad. Spoiler alert, not well. Now another 1st and 10, and even more of a threat to score now. Here's QB2. It's caught at the 6. And he finds a man down at the 5 with a first down. With the aerial attack looking good on this drive, it's 1st and goal. Drops back again. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Davion Patton and his celebration. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Finds Patton on the slant. And he moves the chains. First down. All right, so here's the thing. In today's era of 4 and 5 wide sets in high school football, with checkdowns to running backs and QB scrambles, Davion Patton is someone who continues to put up numbers in a system that's designed to spread the wealth. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Surveys the field. The deep pass. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and it was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, Murray touchdown! Benny Fuller! And that's the kind of play... Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And now he's out of bounds. First down. Hawks lined up in the backfield. 1st and 10. He takes the snap. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. Just a couple minutes remaining now in the second quarter. Quick reminder, there's no 2-minute warning in high school football. The game clock just keeps running. Sending it downfield for Patton. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Caught by Patton. And he's tackled at the 41. Now the Eagles call timeout. They've got 2 remaining as we near the halfway mark. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. Back to pass on first down. Completes that throw to Hawk on the screen. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards gained. Good for an Eagle first down. Lined up in the shotgun. On first down, back to pass. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep ball is incomplete. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw. It's QB2. Throws left. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 19. A 24-yard gain. And a visit to the red zone. Timeout called by the Eagles. Their third and final one. And with enough time for one more play. One last try before the break. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Jamison Maddox. Championship action. It's the Eagles in control. And when we return the second half of this championship showdown, looking for a receiver. He's on the move. Now that'll get him to about the 39-yard line. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. Davion Patton. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Finds Patton on the slant. And he picks up the first down. You know, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, but Davion continues to stay involved in this offense. It's like I said, he consistently puts himself in a position to make plays, and QB2 knows it. And he's brought down at the 44. It's an 18-yard gain, and they move the chains. Play action. Here's QB2. And yes, it's a catch. A 26-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. Now from the red zone, it's QB2. Hauled in by Maddox. Now this will be marked inside the 15-yard line. Looking to pass on second down. That's complete to his tight end. And he's taken down at the 8-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. And they are knocking on the door now. First and goal. Back to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. And what a moment for QB. From the 50. He'll take a shot at the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown, Eagles! Oh, they are... Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Goes to his left. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And that's a tremendous run to lead off the drive. From first down to first down. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. From the shotgun now. Inside handoff. And he's finally tackled after a solid run. And now just a couple yards separate them from pay dirt. All right, here we go. It's first and goal. Scans the field. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And they add yet another point. One of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Following the touchdown, the Eagles are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. It's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team. I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day. We're under 2 minutes in the final quarter. It's first and 10. Looking to pass. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. And as we near the end of the game, the grim realization continues to settle in for the Brush Hogs and their fans. History repeating itself. 1 year ago, they lost a blowout in the title game, and now, 1 year later, in the same venue, it's a blowout loss on the horizon. And you just can't help but feel for these kids. Out of the gun on third. And he can't make the catch. Too much contact on the play, so it'll be fourth down. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. And it's a positive return, but he never quite found any daylight along the way. The Eagles send out their offense. And if they go to the run, you can expect QB2 to be involved. He leads this team in rushing yards. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Brush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game back in college. Now, it wasn't for a championship, but Coach Fetu's Trojans won that non-conference showdown. Amazing how we've come full circle here today. From the gun, inside handoff, and they'll take him down after a nice pickup. While doing some prep for this game, I got a recommendation to check out recruitstowatch.com. And let me tell you, QB2 is well represented with some jaw-dropping highlights. And you got to remember, until earlier this season, he hadn't played a down of football since Pop Warner. Think about that kind of meteoric rise. And that will do it. The Eagles are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy. How you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
You know, the team seems to be doing just fine with you out there. And seeing that you're kind of thin at receiver, I was thinking that maybe I could help out by lining up outside.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you. Not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing. And show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me. You won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, 2 of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Eagles.
Wait, you're?
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O double G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work. You just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Wow, thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. Ball out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For shizzle, Snoop. Yo, we just met Snoop D-O-double-G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
They'll throw from the 50. And he fires quickly, but that'll be incomplete. Might have rushed it a bit. So get this. Earlier today, I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Third and short, but the defense is thinking pass. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Now he finds his target on the out route. And he's brought down at the 39. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. And meanwhile, that pass play pushes them deeper into enemy territory. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. He's back to pass. Finds Matthews on the slant. And he's down at the 15-yard line. So that's a pair of catches now in just the first quarter. And Tommy, he's running routes like he's been playing all season long. Grabs the snap. Caught at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. He used to... Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Throws left, it's complete. He finds a lane, he's on the move. 10, touchdown. That's another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Going long distance for Matthews. And it's incomplete. Choice there to break that up. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. So that falls incomplete, but there is a flag down. Here's our referee with the call. So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as we return to the game. On first down, he'll drop back. And that's nearly picked off. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. And he stopped at the 27. A 22-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Looking to throw again. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. So it's no surprise Tommy Matthews involved in another play and proving to be very tough to contain. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. His throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. And they're not able to stop him before he comes up with the first down. Well, despite some defensive adjustments, Tommy continues to find a way to the ball. You can practically see him rising up the rankings. Fires right, it's complete. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. A guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this 1st and goal. From the gun, it's QB2. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. to start the drive. Here's QB2. He's got Matthews. You know, I'm really not sure what's left to say at this point. Tommy is easily one of the best players on this star-studded field. Now, you can feel the defense scrambling a bit. They could really use a stop with their backs against the end zone. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the... It's intercepted at the goal line. And they'll have it at the 5-yard line. One last try before the break. Lets it fly for Matthews. He pulls it in. And he... Touchdown! Tommy Matthews. He's putting on a show here today. Wow. In first half, it's the Eagles in control. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase. Goes to his left, it's complete. A 24-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. He's going deep for Matthews. He makes the grab. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown! Tommy Matthews. Looking to throw from dangerous territory. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Looking to throw from dangerous territory. Finds Matthews on the slant. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. Tommy Matthews, quite the journey to get here. Star quarterback of the team just a year ago, then sidelined due to a life-threatening medical condition. Fast forward. My word, did he catch that? Yes, he caught it. Looking to pass on first down. Hits Matthews for another completion. 10. And he does it again. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. Off play action. Sending it downfield for Matthews. He comes down with it. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. In the red zone, looking to throw. This is caught at the 5. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. So we resume action here in the fourth quarter. A first down play coming up. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Throws left, it's complete. And he stopped at the 36. Hawks lined up behind QB2. Looking to pass on 1st and 10. There goes that man again with another catch. And he does it again. Touchdown. Just 2 plays needed. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Finds Matthews on the slant. One last thought on Snoop, you know. He's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. And he's brought down at the 39. 19 yards that time. And an Eagle first down. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Off the bootleg, here's QB2. Another catch by Matthews. Now he's finally out of bounds after a huge gain on the play. Now the linemen on both sides dig in for this first and goal. Shotgun snap, here's QB2. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Following the incompletion on first, it's second and goal from the 4. They snap the ball. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Tommy Matthews. And there is no... Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Thinking back now on Matthews' comeback, I called the game when he was benched in favor of QB2. It was their homecoming game last year. Of course, at the time, I would have never guessed they see them sharing the spotlight. It's a Hollywood script. It really is. First and 10, back to pass. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown! Tommy Matthews! Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Looking deep for Matthews. He caught it. He might take it all the way. And he does it again. Touchdown. And that should seal the deal. And that will do it. The Eagles win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to stay in the pocket and get off accurate passes under pressure is something that will help with the next level.
Let's just hope you have someone like me out there hauling in those passes for you, though. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, There's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. He's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman, you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
Well, you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season-opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33-yard line. So here we go, coming up on his first collegiate snap as the Cornhuskers have the football, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. Kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start at the quarterback position. How hard is it to win with someone who is unproven like that?
It's always hard. Now, we've seen guys do it, but to me, they're few and far between because the teams that don't have returning starters at that position, or at least guys that saw significant action and can handle the pressure a little bit, you got to put them a little bit of a notch below everyone else because in high school, those guys can get by on raw talent. It's harder to do that on the college level.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Grant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And now he'll tuck it and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Touchdown. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Alexander. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. At the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man, here's Foster. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. From 13 yards out. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking long for Tom. He's got a man. Complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And what a big-time play there. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. It'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And that ball is caught for a Cornhuskers touchdown. Paxton Carter there to make the... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose, and it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
A fumble on the play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Quint. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
And here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Carter. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Gun. They'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man, but if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident that he'd be a good one.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alexander. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get him down. Up past the 15.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
From the contact.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Redarius Thomas, 81 yards. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to...
They'll set up a throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Quintero Grant, his second. Throw here. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A first down carry for Foster. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Rolling to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Grant. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Alexander. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge Wake up. News to get to, and none more intriguing. What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Taken in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Gun, it's Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good. 4.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
11 yards on the pickup there.
That's good for another Sooners 1st down.
Young working out of the gun. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
To the sideline, and
they've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Thomas, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Young now from the 50. Being chased out, and I think the ball's out, and this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start, but that's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense, but you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football, trying to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you earned.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cornhuskers have taken the early lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And the Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create...
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll try to throw now. Young.
The quarterback sacked.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now. It's Thomas, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Young on 3rd down. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. On play action, they'll throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 64 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And that ball is caught. Cornhuskers touchdown. Paxton Carter with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
1 yard gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the ground, it's Thomas. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time win right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense this play. So,
and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
That throw by Young incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Young. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And able to find Green. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To the air once more. Young. Flush to his right. It's on the ground. And the defense has come up with it.
Young on the keeper.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security
Cornhuskers now with a 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that ball is caught for Cornhuskers touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. That's into the hands of Edwards. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Young from the shotgun. Passing route complete. It's Edwards. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Hey! 1st and 10 at the
final play of the half. Young hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
The first half with the score Cornhuskers 28, Sooners nothing.
Goes on, the loser goes home as we start the 2nd half of this semifinal matchup. That'll be taken about a yard deep. But a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Kalo Alexander, 70 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And Young's throw there incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score, Cornhuskers 42, Sooners nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good-looking return set up here.
The Sooners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Rolling to his left. And that ball is caught for the Cornhuskers touchdown. Paxton Carter there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. For a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense, heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, Young. And Green with the catch left side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and 10, Nebraska. A shotgun handoff now. Foster. 20. And all the way down to the 9. Big play there on the option. 41 yards on the ground. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll roll him out right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Young. A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Young. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2nd and 15. They'll find Everett there, complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys continue to pour it on. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown. Back out to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Nebraska. It's their quarterback. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that what again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. You give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Here's Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
That's 6 yards. 3 and out.
Now Oklahoma's punter out there getting set as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 13.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They're all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And the ball is caught. Brooklyn Huskers touchdown. Paxton Carter, 30 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10-10 at their own 25-yard.
Now there's the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And for the junior quarterback, his first start, his first win, and it's a big one.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already? Now I have to deal with you?
I know you're upset. But that dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
You okay, son?
Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here! Hurry!
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Waited my whole life for my one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Caleb. Cornhuskers now going to line up and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. Throws left side. And he's got it. They convert for two, and that gets him even closer. Now it... They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Able to find Harris, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Kalo Alexander. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got an open man. It's Foster. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
28-yard line.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
That's good.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alexander. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for another Cornhuskers first down.
They'll look to throw again. And that ball is caught for a Cornhuskers touchdown. First down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Delayed give to Foster. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call that a gain of 11.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Makes the
from a The Cornhuskers got the field goal, and now they set to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute it.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete from the contact.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change in quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe...
You here for Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
I think there's only one individual on everybody's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys sent their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kids, so I stayed behind. Made sure you're all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy. Wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
Well, that's funny, because that's exactly what I was gonna say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
She say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No. Give me a minute. Okay, Coach. Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
something good, I hope?
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even gonna be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
My other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. then it's one that I'm gonna give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, it seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call. And when those NFL coaches come calling, trust that I'll have your back.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever say you're fully ready for. That's how the week felt to me. I walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. Said a lot of things. Will my performance back it up? No. This cannot be happening. Okay. Oh, man, okay. Think. Where was the last place you looked at him?
If you knew where you last saw him, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. Glad to help you are. You're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're Rich Eisen. Big fan. I'm gonna be the laughingstock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I'm serious, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit. What's the verdict?
Perfect fit, but honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Ah, right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
With as much adrenaline as I have coursing through my veins right now from trying to find my cleats, there's no way I don't beat the... I'll tell you what, I'll be even faster. Just watch.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're gonna be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
Thanks again, man. Whew. Yeah, I feel it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids. An intriguing draft prospect, to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL Draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Pittsburgh Steelers. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could be an integral part of this team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth your pick.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
I'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is in. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick in the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made a Surrounded by the million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap.
Deep. This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
Being such a high draft pick comes at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust to NFL life?
I made it a point to seek out one of the team captains, and I never left his side. I was determined to learn everything I could from him so I could become an integral part of the team's future.
Fellas, we're not done yet. We still got more practice to go. We've had a good week so far. Let's make sure we finish the same way. Sunday's opponent is a tough one, so we need to be great out here today, okay?
Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at. Sometimes you need a friend, not the one that show up and don't put nothing in. You know the one that lives ahead and want to see you win. When you come up on that nigga, you cut him in, and then sometimes you need a fool. Ready? Ready? Go! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You've taken the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up.
19 Tiger!
Now that's what I'm talking about, fellas. I don't know what happened between last week and this week, but today was a great practice. And this coaching staff is loving it. You guys consistently do that, and I see a lot of victories in our future.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like
It is not easy being a rookie. And the excitement, the pressure, the fanfare, the interviews, the draft process. Plus, there's a lot of players banking on you to make them successful, too. It was still early days, but my teammates and I were getting to know each other, building the bonds that would keep us strong and competitive throughout the upcoming season.
This is the player card. This is your development trait. Superstar and...
It was a press conference before our first game of my rookie season. But the reporters didn't waste any time filling me in on what the world was saying. I was glad they asked, because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to work as hard as I could to make sure the team and I were holding up that Lombardi trophy at the next Super Bowl.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. The New York Giants taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 73 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 30-yard line.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron.
The pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They start with a give to Connor. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Steeler ball carrier.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. But, Charles, you think about the quarterback position in the National Football League. Look, I think we can agree you can't win without a good one. And this organization was sold on this young man from the very beginning.
They certainly were. They loved what they saw from him in college. I think a lot of it was the ability to process quickly and make decisive decisions. Able to get rid of the football to the right targets, never ruffled. And it's a beautiful thing if you're that guy where you come in, you know, right away. You're the guy. This is your team. You acclimate as the season goes on. The flip side is everyone expects you to be great right out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, it's not always instant success. Kyler Murray last year, Cardinals go 5-10-1, although some didn't expect them to do that well. But Sam Darnold the year before, Jets just 4-12, so it's not always roses from day one. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
A good carry and a first down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back in form because last year the entire Pittsburgh offense suffered without Ben Roethlisberger, quarterback. James Conner only 715 combined yards, but 2018, he was a Pro Bowl running back. Combined yardage that year, 1,470. They're hoping for 2018 James Conner in 2020.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with Conner. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
The pass.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A nice throw right there, Charles. And this is a quarterback who said he wants to take this team to the playoffs because he was asked this week, what do you want more? You want to go to the playoffs or would you rather win Rookie of the Year? I think we would understand why he would say, let's get to the playoffs.
Well, it's a smart play for a guy who's the face of the franchise, who's leading the team. You know, if you're the quarterback, you always want to put team goals ahead of individual ones. Let's be frank about the whole thing. Yes, he wants to get to the playoffs, but he wants to do it well enough where he is also the Rookie of the Year. It's great recognition. It's a bonus in your contract. But even more importantly than that, it tells the rest.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charles, great article in their local paper yesterday titled Student of the Game about this young quarterback and all the time that he spent in the film room getting ready for the season. A lot of times he was the first one in and the last one out, just getting some extra eyes on game film.
And what I loved is how they drew out of him how he got prepared, because he really wanted to dive into the playbook. But we all know that with the NFL rules and how things are, you can't spend all of your time at the facility in the offseason. So during OTAs and minicamp, he got the coaches to do, like, detailed videos for him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll get that one complete to Conner. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. This is Conner. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw caught at about the 5. There they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes...
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First and 10 is Connor. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
The ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, already his 2nd touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Good catch by Deontay Johnson, and he really helped fill a void during his rookie season when he had 59 catches that led the team, and he was 1st among all rookie receivers last season as well.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about it.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And there is a flag, so a big 2nd down pickup, but will it hold?
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And 14.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
24-yard gain.
Charles, your takeaways so far in this young quarterback's first NFL start?
How many cliches should I go into right now?
Well, you just get going. We'll see where we end up.
Okay, sounds good. The game was not too big for him. The spotlight was not too bright. He got comfortable and acclimated early. I thought it was a very solid, good performance to start things off. In a lot of ways, I think he's ahead of the curve.
Well, that was pretty good. I think you got 5 cliches in there. But the word that sticks out to me from what you said is comfort. The way that he commanded that huddle looked like a 10-year veteran to me.
And remember, many college quarterbacks moving into the NFL has spent very little time in huddles. So it's a lost art, and they have to learn that at a later stage in development. Give him credit for putting the time and the work in advance.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a
The regular season was off to a hot start, and I was full of confidence when I stepped up to that podium. If the press wanted a quote, I was going to give them one to remember. I said my piece. Gave him a good quote to run with, too. And then I stepped away. But despite my answer, I knew the games ahead would determine if the hype was real or just hot air.
I remember that day. I mean, the game plan flowed through you, but everyone has someone they can lean on. Which teammate helped you the most?
The whole team respected his opinion. He was sort of the veteran voice of the team everyone looked up to. No matter how things went, I knew I could count on him. One press conference that stands out to me in particular was when I first got to use the buzz of my season to build momentum for a big game we had coming up. More than anything, I hoped to showcasing our strengths to the press and the fans would also amp up my teammates. And it did.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
It is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ryan Switzer on the return.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So, Charles, here we are. Calendars turn to November, and if you think about great performances that we have seen from this rookie class, look, this young quarterback, he's got to be right near the top of the list.
I would agree with that, and as you talk about the calendar turning, when I was in college, our coach always used to say that remember what you do in November, which meant the big push to the end of the season, headed towards a bowl game. Or
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. The 40, past the 20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now And this throw complete to Washington. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10.
A nice completion there for the rookie. Now, Charles, leading up to this game, he was very direct with the media during the week. He basically said, hey, lean on me. I can carry this team. A smart move, or does that just put an unnecessary target on his back?
Well, I started grinning as you were talking to me and remembering what he had said about, hey, I can carry this team. And most of the time you don't want to hear that from a rookie. But when he's your quarterback and you're gearing up at this stage of the season, it's actually nice within the locker room to hear that kind of confidence, to know that he's ready to take on that challenge and pick up the ball and lead this team.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Second and a yard at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
To James Conner.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Ravens 10, Steelers 7.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Buying time to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 8-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a dump off here complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
The pass. Complete to
that one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the 45-yard.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. After the sack here, second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 32-yard line.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Brings up third.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
The pass.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Steeler. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to launch it for Washington. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
And that'll be incomplete.